We are live. Welcome, guys, back to another edition of the Earle Sports Bet Show. And today, we've got some baseball. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to get to the first two games of the day. Miami and Washington have already started. Mets and Detroit are about to start in about a minute. I did take the over in the Mets-Detroit game. I got 8.5. It's up to a 9, so I'm happy with that line movement. But the Mets have been absolutely just killing the ball. And I did take the over in the Mets game, but we're not going to be able to discuss them because, the Mets game is just starting. So we have a bunch of games to still talk about, so we're still running with that. Before we jump into today's card, we'll go ahead and look back at what happened yesterday. What went right, what went wrong in the world of sports betting. And it was a good day for us. Not going to go crazy I'm not going to brag or anything, but it was a good day for us. Let's pull up what it was. We had, this is all the second, yep. The Blue Jays game didn't count because I guess Lodolo didn't start. Damn it, there was a no play for that one. That kind of hurts it a little bit, but the under in the Rays game didn't get there. The A's money line didn't get there. Bellinger total bases and Rengifo total bases didn't get there. But the rest of the day had some winners. I did get a push on the over 8 in the in the Astros game. Valdez got lit up. But we did get winners from the Pittsburgh Pirates, the New York Mets, Nolan McLean over his strikeouts. We had the White Sox money line. My favorite one yesterday was Jose Caballero over 1.5 total bases. He got a double in the second inning. That was nice. And Severino over strikeouts. So we ended up having a nice profitable day. I think we're up about 5 units. Well, if seeing that the Blue Jays game, I got to figure out what happened in that Blue Jays game. That I guess either Lodolo or Barrios didn't start yesterday. So that's kind of annoying. Let's go look at what exactly happened that didn't get me the win. Pitcher yesterday for the Blue Jays was Barrios. Pitcher for the Reds was Barlow. So there you go. That's what it was. Lodolo did not start yesterday. Unfortunately, I guess with the new site, you have to list whatever. Fine, be that way. But ended up being still a winning day nonetheless. We'll go ahead and we were going to say hi to the chat, but there's no chat. I will say anybody who is, we are currently live on the Earle Sports Bets YouTube channel. Hi, YouTube. Make sure you guys are subscribing to the YouTube channel. If anybody's on Twitch, make sure you guys are following us on Twitch. Follow me on Twitter, which we're also live there. And we're live on TikTok. Hi, TikTok people. Trying to hit 1,300 followers on TikTok. So make sure you guys are following us there. So there we go. What's up, bro? What's up, Mitty? And how's it been, Tim? It was a good day, so I can't complain. Juan Soto gets on with a bunt. Juan Soto with a bunt single in the top of the first. There you go. But let's go ahead and jump into the action. We'll start off with the Rangers and the Diamondbacks. To start it off, the Rangers are the Diamondbacks are minus 120 with a total of 9 in this game. You got Leader taking on Gallen. Leader this year has been a solid enough piece of the rotation. He finally seems to have his bearings under him. 24 appearances. 24 starts, a 9-7 record with a 3.77 ERA, 121 and 2/3 innings pitched, 51 earned runs, 59 walks, and 118 strikeouts. I am going to give him the pitching advantage over Zach Allen, who has been awful this year. And that's rough, especially in a possible contract year. 28 starts, a 10-13 record. At least he's getting decisions, not a bunch of no decisions. 4.94 ERA, 162 innings pitched, 89 earned runs, 55 walks, and 149 strikeouts. I'm going to give the pitching advantage to Mr. Leiter because he's just pitched better this year. We go and look at hitting. Does not matter because Arizona is top 5 in hitting at 111 WRC+. They're only trailing the Mets, the Yankees, the Dodgers, and the Blue Jays. When the Texas Rangers, 98 WRC+. With hitting, so they are not having the hitting advantage in this one. So this one is actually split down the middle. We go to where the money's coming. Where's my... That went away. Let me get to that. Oh, Juan Soto got picked off. There you go. It is what it is. Alonso in play, no out. We have the line going from Arizona minus 130 to Arizona minus 125. So the line is moving towards the Texas Rangers in this game. With where's the money coming in? Of course, my page is not at the right spot. There it is. Money's coming in on Texas, so that makes sense. Well, the bets are about even, and more of the money's coming on Texas. I think I'm going to start off my day with the Texas Rangers. And this is actually going to take a minute. Actually, no, I'm just going to do it on the site for right now, and then we'll end up putting them up on the rest of them later. We're going to start off our day with the Texas Rangers on the money line. I can get it at plus 112. Texas at Arizona. Pitching and market edge towards the Rangers. And we've got the Texas Rangers money line plus 112 to start the day. We'll go back to this. Beautiful. Diamondbacks team total over. I could see an over in this game. I can. I just want to fade Gallen, who's not been good. Over, I could see. I like Texas. I do like Texas. Good luck today, y'all. Good luck to you too. Stop Gio. And Bieber, 6+ strikeouts, minus 130. Very top of my price range, MLB. Yeah, that's probably not something I would bet. I just don't know if he's going to be able to go deep enough in the game. But I have not looked at that one, so good luck to you. Royals are only 2.5 games back for wild card. That is true. Seattle has really fallen apart lately, so that has not been fun. So let's keep on rolling. We've got the Orioles and the Padres going at it. The Padres minus 160 with a total of 8.5. Orioles are going for the sweep. Cade Polvich taking on Nestor Cortez. Cade Polvich has pitched in 18 games this year, 16 starts, a 2-7 record with a 5.04 ERA in 91 innings pitched, 51 earned runs, 31 walks, and 100 strikeouts. I'm going to give Cade Polvich the pitching advantage in this game. Main reason why: Nestor Cortez has pitched all of 6 games this year? 7 games this year. Not enough for me to want to go after him at all, or give him a pitching advantage. 7 starts, a 2-3 record, an ERA sitting north of 4, in 32 innings pitched. He's allowed 18 earned runs, 17 walks, and 27 strikeouts. So I'm going to give Cade Polvich and the Orioles the pitching advantage in this one. Hitting advantage, you got both of them facing lefties. San Diego's got the hitting advantage, 94 WRC plus for them, 85 WRC plus for the Baltimore Orioles. So it's going to be split down the middle. We get to go and look at the line movement in this one, and there really hasn't been any line movement in this game. And when it comes to where the money's coming in, all the money's coming in on the Padres. No way the Padres get swept by the Orioles, right? Yeah, go ahead. Give me the Orioles as a little bit of a doggy in this one. Let's go Orioles. I can get them at plus 145. Baltimore at San Diego. Which was action for every single play. Baltimore plus 145 up on the site. Padres money line. Don't even have to think about this one. Yeah, okay. Lean San Diego on the over and Padres. How are you guys grabbing the Padres when they're in danger of being swept? Either way, we'll keep on rolling. We got the Dodgers and the Pirates. We had this one nicely yesterday because we had the Pirates on the money line. Dodgers are minus 170 with a total of 8. Shohei Ohtani and Ashcraft are going to go at it. We got Ohtani this year, who really hasn't pitched a lot. I'm not going to go crazy. Where's his pitching stats? 11 starts, a 1-1 record with a 4.18 ERA, 32 and a third innings pitched, 15 earned runs, 7 walks, 44 strikeouts. I really can't. Like, he hasn't really pitched enough for me to want to give him a pitching advantage. Now, Ashcraft is a bullpen arm, so that's the only really spot that I can give Ohtani a pitching advantage. Something tells me these guys are going to go about the same, although Ashcraft has been going decently into games, at least 5 innings in the last 3 starts. I'm very tempted to give Ashcraft the pitching advantage in this one. I think I'm going to. Just for shits and giggles to see if we can get Pittsburgh today. Because the Dodgers have the hitting advantage, 114 WRC plus compared to 86. So we do have the hitting, and we have the hitting advantage going to the Dodgers, pitching advantage to the Pirates. We go to the line movement, and there really hasn't been a whole lot of line movement. It opened up at 170. It's still at 170, and a buttload of money is coming in on the Dodgers. So once again, here's another dog. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna grab the Pirates here. And there was a player that I was interested in the player prop. I believe it was Henry Davis. I believe he's 2 for 2 against 2 for 3 against Shohei Ohtani, or 3 for 3, something like that. And he's got 2 home runs against him. So I'm going to end up going and quickly grabbing that player prop as well, because I do like Henry Davis today. Pitching and market edge for the Pirates today. Boom, create. And then let's quickly go over to DraftKings, because I am going to start looking at player props. I had 5 player props up yesterday. Had a profitable day with it. Went 3 and 2. So let's see how that goes today. I want to go batter props. Go total bases. No bets. No, I got bets available. We're good. Texas, no. Oriole game, no. Dodger game. Here we go. Henry Davis. I can get over 1.5 total bases at plus 225. What is he to get a hit? Because that might be a little bit more realistic. And if it loses, that's fine. Athletics, Angels game, White Sox game, Atlanta game, Seattle game, Dodgers game. Here we go. Henry Davis to get a hit is minus 125. We'll go ahead and grab that. I like the spot there with Henry Davis. So we're going to go MLB. We're going to go Pirates. We're going to go prop for the game. Other action. Odds are minus 125. Line provider will be DraftKings. LAD at hit. And we're going to take Henry Davis over 1/2 of a hit. Davis is 3 for 3 versus Ohtani with 2 home runs. And we're gonna put that one up as a free play. Yeah. Well, we wanted to at least get one of those. Cool. Henry Davis is not in the. Oh, is he actually not in the lineup? Did I just do all that for nothing? Not on the lineup for FanDuel. That would be annoying if I just did all of that and Henry Davis is not even in the lineup. Dodgers are passed. Well, I'm going to go against you. If I just picked up Henry Davis and he's not even in the lineup. Oh, I don't see a lineup up yet. You know, if he's not in the lineup, it's a push. It's whatever. Razor's in the chat saying take Seattle today. I'll take Seattle today. That's fine. I'll ride it with you. Tampa Bay at home plus 105 or more are 3-21 since 2022. It's good to know. I'll check out that game. In a little bit. It's already 3-0 Nationals. So there you go. We'll talk about that Seattle game in 3, but I'm going to keep that one in mind with you. And if I'm going to take it, I'm going to take that run line because you know I'm plus money. I'm not going to lay minus 135. But we'll go ahead and we'll talk over the Blue Jays and the Reds who are up next. Blue Jays minus 155 with a total of 8.5 in this game. And it is still weird to see Shane Bieber's name next to the Toronto Blue Jays. That's still kind of weird to see. But we get Shane Bieber taking on Littell. Bieber's pitched all of 2 games so far? Yeah, 2 games for the Blue Jays. 2.38 ERA. So he's allowed 3 earned runs in 11 2/3 innings. Not bad. He's been solid. The Blue Jays kind of blew his game versus the Brewers, but he's looked good this year, or looked good in those 2 starts. Zach Littell on the opposite side, 22 starts, 8-8 record, 3.58 ERA, and 133 1/3 innings pitched, 53 earned runs, 20 walks, and 89 strikeouts. I am going to give the pitching advantage to Littell just because we've actually seen him pitch this year. And I whenever there's a pitcher that does not have a lot of numbers, I'm going to go against him just because we have not seen him enough. Toronto does have the hitting advantage, 113 WRC plus, compared to the Reds, who are sitting at 98. So we're split down the middle in this one as well. And we'll go ahead and look for Blue Jays. There we go, down here. And the lines move towards Toronto from 135 up to 155, which makes sense with all the money coming in on them. Once again, I think we're gonna have a decent sized card today. So we're gonna go ahead and grab the Blue Jays on the run line. Run line spread at plus 102. That's fine. Blue Jays with hitting and market edge over Cincinnati. Let's roll. Toronto run line and the team total over. Sounds good to me. Leaning Toronto, no bet. Fair enough. We'll keep on rolling. We got the Guardians and the Red Sox up next. The Red Sox minus 145 with a total of 9. Got Cantillo versus Bernardino. Cantillo this year, 29 appearances, 8 starts, so he's a bullpen pitcher. Although he's been going, since he's gotten switched over in the beginning of July, and since then he's pitched at least 4 innings in 6 straight starts. So he's actually starting to get more innings. He's actually pitching decently into them. He's got a 4 ERA. On the opposite side, you get Bernardino, who is a bullpen arm. He's made 53 appearances. He goes an inning, so I'm not going to dive into his stuff. So I guess Cantillo will have the pitching advantage, but it's a bullpen game for Boston, so it's going to be kind of tricky for that. Hitting advantage is going to go towards Boston. Boston's better at hitting lefties and righties. Better at hitting lefties than Cleveland is at hitting righties and lefties. So I am going to grab. I'm not going to have a. No, what are we doing? It's split. It's split down the middle. Not really a crazy enough line movement for it. This will be a game I stay off. I'm just not dealing with a bullpen game right now, so we're going to pass on the Guardians Red Sox game. Boston, Cleveland. I'm good luck to both of you guys. I'm not doing anything with it. All right, Razor mentions the Seattle Mariners today. George Kirby taking on Adrian Hauser. We got George Kirby, who I'm going to give the pitching advantage to. Let's just say that off the rip. 18 starts, an 8-6 record with a 3.94 ERA, 102 and 2/3 innings pitched, 45 earned runs, 26 walks, 103 strikeouts. Why am I giving him the pitching advantage? But Tim, Adrian Hauser has a sub-3 ERA. Well, since coming to Tampa Bay, he's been dog shit. He's got almost a 5 ERA since joining Tampa Bay. And he has just not been good. In 26 innings, 14 earned runs, 9 walks, and 19 strikeouts. He's allowed 14 earned runs in 26 innings. He allowed 16 in almost 69 innings with the White Sox. So since coming over, he has not looked good, and it's not a guy I'm going to trust. So we're going to give the pitching advantage to Mr. George Kirby. Both of them are against righties. Seattle, 111 WRC plus versus righties, and the Rays are up there too at 104. So we've got hitting and pitching advantage both with Seattle. And then in terms of line movement, the line is moving towards Seattle from 130 to 135. It's enough with the way the market's moving. It is. All right, Razor, we're going to trust you today. But we're not going to take Seattle money line because I don't lay those types of numbers. We're going to take Seattle on the run line here. Seattle run line is plus 122. So we're going to go ahead and grab Seattle versus Tampa. With pitching, hitting, and market. Seattle, yes. Lean Seattle, no bet. Sick. We'll keep on rolling through the games, trying to kind of quickly go through them, just because I have other stuff to get done today. So I just want to kind of run through some of these games, especially the ones that are kind of uglier. We got the Braves and the Cubs. Edler versus Horton. Cubs are minus 150 with a total of 8.5. Edler this year, if he's not playing the New York Mets, he's garbage. He's got a 6.12 ERA in 19 starts, a 4-9 record, 100 innings pitched, 68 earned runs, 38 walks, and 181 strikeouts. He has not been good this year. Horton is one of the top 3 for Rookie of the Year. He's 19 appearances, 18 starts, a 9-4 record with a 2.92 ERA, 98 and 2/3 innings pitched, 32 earned runs, 31 walks, and 81 strikeouts. He's looked solid. Obviously, he's one of the contenders for Rookie of the Year. Pitching advantage will go towards him. We look at hitting advantage, it goes towards the Cubs. 110 WRC plus compared to 101 WRC plus. So everything is in favor of the Cubs. Line's not moving towards them. Open up at 155 down to 150, and that's with most of the money coming in on the Cubs. So not going to be a spot for the Cubbies today. It would be a lean towards the Braves at that point, seeing where the market's going, but this one will be a pass. Cubs on the run line. I can't do it. Leans Atlanta, fair. Girls' night out at the park in Wrigley. Sold out. You with your promos. I like it. I like it. Let's keep on rolling. We got Aaron Nola and Jose Quintana pitching today with the Phillies taking on the Brewers, the top 2 teams in the National League at the moment. We saw these 2 teams play on Monday and then had off yesterday and then back on. Interesting. Nola has not been good since coming back from the injured list. I'm not going to answer that phone call because I don't know who you are. He's made 12 appearances, a 3-7 record with a 6.47 ERA. Not good. 64 innings pitched, 46 earned runs, 21 walks, and 66 strikeouts. On the opposite side, you got Jose Quintana, which I'm going to give the pitching advantage to. 21 starts, 10-5 record, a 3.69 ERA, 114 and 2/3 innings pitched, 47 earned runs, 43 walks, 77 strikeouts. He's looked good this year in the games that he has been pitching. So pitching advantage Quintana. Milwaukee against lefties. Sorry, it's Philly against lefties. Philly against lefties is, where's Philly? Right there, 11th at 103 WRC plus. Brewers against righties, 108 WRC plus. So Brewers have hitting and pitching advantage in this game. We go to the line movement where it's not really moved. It went up to 118 at midnight, and then since then it's moving towards the Phillies. So this one might end up being a stay-off spot. With the money coming in the way it is, I can't touch it. At the way that the line's moving and everything, it's Philly or nothing. I'm going to stay off this game. Milwaukee. I hope. I hope we see Milwaukee win. Steam is on the over. Is it coming in on the over? It would make sense. These two teams can hit. So I'm just not going to go after it. Maybe I might go player props in that game. We'll take a look at prayer. I'm going to take a look at player props after the stream. So we'll put up those after the stream. 5 games left. Angels and Royals. We've got the Royals at minus 170 with a total of 9. Dana versus Bogaerts. Dana has pitched 2 games this year for a solid 6 innings. He's allowed 5 earned runs in those 6 innings. So he is not really anybody that you really need to. I can't give him a pitching advantage or anything in this game. Bogaerts has been really good this year for the Royals. Since joining the Royals, 5 starts, a 2.54 ERA and 28 1/3 innings pitched, 8 earned runs, 8 walks, 25 strikeouts. His ERA throughout the year is sitting around a 2.5. So he has looked good all year long. I'm going to give Bogaerts the pitching advantage in this one. In terms of hitting, it's going to go to the Angels, barely 94 WRC plus compared to 93 WRC plus. But this is that's a close thing, so we're going to split it down the middle. And the line movement kind of tells me towards the Angels, but nothing that I'm going to get involved with in this game. It would be Angels or nothing at that type of line. It seems kind of appetizing, but pass on the Angels and Royals. Angels and KC. And yeah, if you're going to take KC, it's got to be the wrong line. I agree with that one. Scratch say with skin infection. That's rough. So far, what do you have gotten involved with? So far today, we'll refresh this. I have the over in the Mets game, which is 0-0 in the second, so whatever. Texas money line, Baltimore money line, Pittsburgh money line. Henry Davis to get a hit as long as he's in the lineup. The Blue Jays run line and the Mariners run line. So there you go. Oh, wait. I want to continue. Hold on to that page. There we go. Let's keep on rolling. We got 4 games left. Because we're... Yes, because we were trying. Okay, yeah. White Sox and the Twins are up next. The Twins are minus 175 for the total of 8.5. We get Gomez versus Matthews. Gomez this year has pitched in 12 games. This is going to be the first time he started a game this year. So I'm not going to really... No, he's started for the last 4 games. I don't know why he won't tell me. He has not been particularly great. So I'm not really too interested in him. On the opposite side, though, we got Zebby Matthews, who has been really rough as well. 12 starts, a 4-4 record with a 5.06 ERA, 58 2/3 innings pitched, 33 runs, 18 walks, and 70 strikeouts. Pitching advantage, I guess, towards Zebby Matthews, but it's not really pretty. White Sox and Twins for hitting. Twins have the hitting advantage, 97 WRC plus compared to 86, but it's nothing in the overwhelming, oh my God, I have to bet it type of deal. And we'll go ahead and see where the line movement is because everything's pointing Twins. Line's moving a little bit that direction, but once again, I'm not going to go and lay a run line with the Twins today. So I can't do it. This one will be another pass. Shout out to Stream East. The Feds got them right before NFL. That's rough. That's rough. And then lean Minnesota, no bet. I don't blame you. 3 games left. Athletics and the Cardinals are up next. It's a pick'em with a total of 8.5. Springs taking on Libertor. Jeffrey Springs this year, 28 appearances, 26 starts with a 10-9 record, 4.17 ERA and 151 innings pitched, 70 earned runs, 48 walks, and 122 strikeouts. On the opposite side, you got Matthew Libertor, who has been solid enough this year for them. 25 starts, a 6-11 record with a 4.32 ERA, 131 and a third innings pitched, 63 earned runs, 34 walks, and 102 strikeouts. Pitching advantage will go towards Jeffrey Springs, in my opinion. He's just been slightly better this year. Hitting advantage, I believe Athletics 104 WRC plus versus lefties, St. Louis 96. So hitting and pitching advantage are going towards the Oakland Athletics. So we will end up going and checking the line, seeing if Oakland's going to be a play. Line is moving a little bit towards Oakland, but the money and everything doesn't make sense with it. I'm going to try to keep today's card kind of short. I don't need to go overly crazy with it if I don't really like a play. So this will be another game that I'm going to be passing on. A's money line. I'll lean A's with you, but I'm just not going to get to it. Oakland money line, and can't wait for the A's to move to Las Vegas. I'm hopping on that bandwagon. Hey, I've been on that bandwagon. I've been on the A's. Let's go A's. But I can't bet them today. This should be a fun game, and at least this one's kind of in its own time slot. 8-10 start for the Yankees and the Astros. You get Will Warren taking on Alexander. Will Warren this year, 28 appearances, 28 starts, 8-6 record with a 4.3 ERA, 136 innings pitched, 65 earned runs, 60 walks, 149 strikeouts. On the opposite side, you got Alexander, who has been really good in his appearances. He's made 9 of them this year, a 4-1 record with a 2.96 ERA and 48 2/3 innings pitched, 16 earned runs, 15 walks, and 41 strikeouts. I'm going to give the pitching advantage to Will Warren just because even though Alexander's pitched well, I want to see a little bit more from him. So we'll give him that. Yankees also have the hitting advantage in this one, 117 WRC plus compared to Houston, who's sitting all the way down at 97. We go and we look at the line history in this game, and the line history is saying that the Yankees are going to win this one. So we're gonna jump on them, and I think I want to take the run line here. I feel like that could be intriguing. Let's go see what the no, not Thursday. I want today. There we go. And let's look. What do they have for money line? 123 for the money line spread. Plus 132 for the Yankees spread. Pitching, hitting, and market edge over the Astros today. So we're going to grab the Yankees on the run line. X1 Trotter is saying, fly, Eagles, fly. Hey, as long as they don't win by at least more than 8. And then Chasing Icon saying, what money lines do you like so far? Just got here. Oh, what did I miss? Oh. Money lines so far today are the Texas Rangers, Baltimore Orioles, Pittsburgh Pirates. And I like Toronto on the run line, Seattle on the run line. And then we just took the Yankees on the run line. And the Tigers just scored the first run of the game. It's 1-0 with first and third, and no out. With 2 out. Valdez purposely crossed up with the yeah. That was I didn't really look into it much, but that looked kind of weird. But I don't know. I really have I don't know. Yankees run line. I agree. Houston. I'm against Houston today. Final game of the day: Giants and Rockies. The Giants are minus 195 with a total of 11. Robbie Ray taking on German Marquez. Robbie Ray has the pitching advantage of this one off the rip. 28 starts, 10-6 record, 3.18 ERA, 164 innings pitched, 58 earned runs, 64 walks, and 163 strikeouts. He's coming off of a rough start. If you're going to get back, the right place to do it, or the right team to do it against, is the Colorado Rockies, who can't hit. German Marquez, 20 starts this season, 3-11 record with a 5.67 ERA. 98 and a third innings pitched, 62 earned runs, 34 walks, and 73 strikeouts. Obviously, Robbie Ray will have the hitting advantage in this one. A pitching advantage. Hitting advantage, I'm not even going to look at because Colorado is bottom of the league in both. So there's no point in looking at it. We'll go ahead and look at the line movement. Line movement's actually moving towards Colorado from plus 197 to plus 195. So the line's moving towards Colorado in this game. With all the money coming in on the Giants, I want to take the Rockies. I really, really do. I'm not going to. I value my money. So I'm going to end up passing on this one to finish off the card. I'm on the Mets money line and over. So go Mets, go. I'm hoping the Mets can get there. Also, on Nationals plus 125. There you go. San Fran minus 2.5, no bet. San Francisco Giants money line in a parlay. It's fair. What did you do in the Cleveland versus Boston game and Oakland versus Seattle? Please and thank you. I passed on both. I wasn't going to deal with the bullpen game in Boston, and then I didn't really like anything in that Oakland-Seattle game. And chasing icons, can you talk about the Rangers game again? I like them. I just need reassurance. Texas has the pitching advantage in this one with Leiter over Gallen, and and the line movement has moved in the direction of the Texas Rangers. That caused me to like it. There you go. Oh shit! It's Bark at the Park at Coors Field. Hell yeah, dude. But that is all of the games for today. So we'll kind of wrap it up here. I do apologize because I mentioned that the college football would be up yesterday. All the new site stuff, I have to put plays up on 5 different sites. So I was not able to get all of those done yet. Those will be out either tonight or tomorrow. We'll see how much time I have today. Best money line to pair with the Rangers. Toronto, Seattle, one of those two might work. But that's going to do it for this edition of the Earle Sports Bet Show. I'll be back again tomorrow with another one. Peace out, guys.